Longhorn fans, the journey continues tomorrow. Texas Longhorns versus Missouri Tigers here at DKR in Austin, Texas. Oklahoma was huge, but that's in the past now, and this team has put that in the past. And what I've heard, they've done that. What Max said after the game was when we sang the Eyes of Texas, all the guys looked around at each other, started saying, "Man, we got Missouri next week." They said this week of practice has been just as intense or even more than last week for OU. And I really expect this team to show up and not let down. But I will say this, I heard this from other commentators on ESPN, calling this a trap game for Texas. Please. Missouri was number 3 in the nation last week and lost to a very good Oklahoma State team. Do not get me wrong. I thought Mizzou would win that game, but I was not completely surprised that Oklahoma State won. Oklahoma State is a very good football team, a team that could sneak up and win the South if OU and Texas don't watch out. So, that being said, how could you even look at this as a trap game? If this is a trap game for Texas, then we don't belong in the position that we're at. Missouri comes in one of the best offenses in the league. You've got Chase Daniel, still is a Heisman hopeful, I believe, and with Jeremy Maclin, one of the best wide receivers in the country. And the thing with Missouri is they live 5 yards in front of the line of scrimmage, and that's what kills. If you watch the OU game, OU's huge plays, a lot of them were those mid-screen passes 5 yards up the field. Texas, we get a lot of pressure with that front four and with Sergio Kendall, but we've got to start covering that middle of the field because Missouri and Texas Tech both love that middle of the field right there. If we can shut that down, we win this thing hands down. But if they can expose that, they're going to stay in this game, and they're a team that can score very fast. Texas, we've really taken the approach this year especially, we don't score really fast. We take 5, 6, 7-minute drives and eat up clock and get in the end zone. Missouri, they can do that, but they like to go to the deep ball, get Maclin on the run, and get fast touchdowns. Guys, it's going to be great this week. College game day is here in Austin. I've already seen the setup. It's out there in front of the tower. I'm going to try to be there, so you guys, if you're watching at 9, it's 9 to 11 here, 10 to 12 Eastern, college game day. And I'm going to try to be there. If you guys can see me in the background going crazy for the horns, but maybe not. It's going to be pretty packed. But, guys, I can't wait. These next couple games, as I've said and everyone's been saying, Texas has probably the toughest schedule right now, especially these next 3 games. And if we win this coming week, it's not over. Oklahoma State's coming to town, and Oklahoma State is a very good football team. Zach Robinson is legit, and Des Bryant can take a hit and keep beating you. And then at Texas Tech, and we know they hate us down there. They've got that crazy offense, and it's in Lubbock. And we've beaten them, I think, 6, 7 years in a row. But they're a good football team. The defense isn't there yet, but they've still got that offense. But it's Missouri this week. I cannot wait. College game day is here. You're going to see if Corso picks us or throws our head. It doesn't really matter. He was wrong last week, so it doesn't really matter what he says about the Horns. I look for Texas to show up and really in the fourth quarter to pull away in this sucker. Texas, we've got ourselves in a great position. Now it's all on us. Got to take care of it. Hook 'em horns, Texas fight, and you guys be sure to watch the game this week.